And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. We are new.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wing. And it's Bledsoe in at point guard.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Can't drop it in from the right block. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Now here's Lillard. Charity stripe shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Anthony with the block. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. He dishes it to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Anthony. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Ariza. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Anthony, the pass to Simons. Down low, Nurkic, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And the basket by McCollum.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the inside. Outside for Bledsoe. Back to Matthews. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Clock at 4. It doesn't go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Matthews left side. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the 3-point line and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. McCollum dishes to Carmelo. Ariza outside. Pass to Nurkic. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. Nurkic with the steal. And it's McCollum in the corner. Wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Bledsoe at the elbow. Nurkic against Giannis. Feeds to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. A steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks to Nurkic. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Here's Lopez. Middleton for 3. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 5.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Stolen by Middleton. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score still close. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us.
For me personally, I just want.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Damian Lillard, Little out there with Collins. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. Passes it to Middleton. A 3-ball. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Little kicks to Lillard. He feeds it to Whiteside. Basket good. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Lillard, the pass to Collins. Here is Whiteside. To the middle. Lillard finds Whiteside. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton outside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Rodney Hood's checked in for Portland. There's the feed to Whiteside. Back to Hood. There's the pass to Little. There's the dish to Whiteside. Right wing, 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Inside, 13 feet away. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The Bucks working the ball around. Outside Korver. The 3 from Hill. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they depend on Hood to knock these shots down. He knows he's out there just to do this.
Outside Korver. Right side Hill. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Connaughton. And they're on the break. Here's Little. Back to Hood. Launches it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. The Bucks trail. Hill finds Korver. Hill against Lillard. Hill passes to Korver. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Outside Hood. This is to Whiteside. Williams against Hood. It's stolen by Hill. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here is Whiteside. Pass to Trent. In the corner, it's Little. 4 on the shot clock. At the elbow, it's Whiteside over Lopez. Good D by Lopez.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hill has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Hill's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Outside Hood. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks up. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And Shaq, you bestowed your super. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Trailblazers trail by 4.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
They get a hand on it. Back to Matthews. Pass to Lopez. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Feeds to Carmelo. Kicks it out to Ariza. McCollum outside. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Nurkic for the tie. Good D by Lopez.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the middle. To the paint. Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Ariza for the lead. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Middleton outside. Shoots from the high post. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound in this one. McCollum kicks to Anthony. Lillard with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The 10-footer. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. To the middle for the lead. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Looking to end. Oh, that was something else.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Ariza. Good on the 3-point shot. Ariza's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
3 from Matthews. Oh, good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Top of the key. Nurkic can't hit.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Lopez finds Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Lopez against Anthony. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. The 3-pointer no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. At the tip. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 10.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Matthews passes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the ball. With 2 seconds left, buries it down low. Giannis has got his 2nd bucket.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Trailblazers. They finish off the 3rd quarter with a... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Trailblazers shooting 41% for the game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Portland, Collins is out there with Hood. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams passes to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Hood. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Trent's got his first 2 points.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the 2nd.
The 3 from Hill. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ilyasova up top. He's guarded by Collins. Baseline J on the way. Kept alive. The kick out to Ilyasova. Back to Williams. And the pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And that one, good. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, over time, I would say Williams has morphed into a reliable small/power forward, especially in his rebound.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Williams. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Hill kicks to Williams. Ilyasova down low. He's guarded by Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Hill passes to Ilyasova, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Definitely a shot Ilyasova can hit. He's proven time and time again how dangerous he is from the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Collins. He dishes it to Whiteside. It's deflected. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The three from Hill. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Hill. Trent passes to Collins. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Portland also making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Whiteside. Risa comes in for Hood, and Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. Portland no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Hill passes to Portland. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Korver's such an experienced player. He's a guy who doesn't shy away from taking important shots.
Here's Anthony. Brings it from 9 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hill left side. 1:31 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Connaughton. And the rejection by Collins.
This is the defense Collins brings to the table. Excellent at knowing when to go after blocks.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bledsoe against Lillard. Ariza kicks to McCullough. Over Matthews. Out to Anthony. Pass to Ariza. Over Giannis. Almost, but it rolls out.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And there's the feed to Lopez. Inside. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis drives in. That one goes in.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Cullen passes to Ariza. Bangs home the trifecta. Ariza's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And here's Bledsoe for 3. Middleton. He can't get it to go. And so it's Portland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the...
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season...
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony. And it's a reason. In at the three. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the three, the small forward. Davis against Anthony. To the inside, Nurkic, the shake. Second shot opportunity. Makes it off the glass. Nurkic has got the opening bucket of the night here for Portland.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Caldwell Pope finds Green. Down low. No good that time. Anthony with the defensive effort.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Davis has the open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Lillard against LeBron. Nurkic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Davis, the pass to Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
McCollum, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And stolen by Ariza. Anthony against Caldwell Pope. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum passes to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
James kicks to Davis. Outside, Green. The pass to James. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
McGee controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Passes it to Hood. Here's Trent. Morris trying to free himself up. Trent gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And stolen by Hood. Lets it go from deep. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. To the inside. Whiteside, the pass to Hood. 5 on the clock. Good work there as it goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers trail by 7. Rondo kicks to Morris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Trent passes to Hood. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Rondo is so tricky, consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
And he's good on the second. Trailblazers leading by 6. Collins looking around. Here's Trent. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Trailblazers leading by... Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how...
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they got Whiteside. Collins is out there with Little. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at the point.
Hood's ability to space out the floor is huge. If he's squaring up from outside, the D has to close out.
Rondo dishes to Morris. Rondo passes to McGee. To the paint. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Rajon Rondo. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the middle. Pass to Trent. The 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McGee. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go. Trailblazers leading by 7. Poked away to the wing on the left. Morris against Collins. Whiteside, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Rondo. Good with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Portland moving the ball around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Portland lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Over to the left wing. McGee finds Morris. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Hood. Pass to Whiteside. To the right side. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Morris. Now the the pass to McGee. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Hood. Here's Trent. He's got 5. Whiteside, the pass to Trent, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. It's LeBron with the drive, but they'll get another chance. Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. Tries again. Tries yet again. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Anthony Davis.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Ariza. Six on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Nurkic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And a wide open look for James. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And both free throws good for Nurkic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. On the wing, James. Covered by Lillard. Here's Green. Howard trying to free himself up. Passes it to Ariza. The dish to Nurkic. Back to Ariza. Inside. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Ariza. 14 points for Nurkic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They get it back. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Anthony Davis. And James picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Nurkic. 8 seconds left in the first half. The 3 from LeBron. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
The clock runs out. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Yusuf Nurkic had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16. And
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Yusuf Nurkic.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the 5. And the basket by McCollum. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Carmelo. McCollum against Green. McCollum passes to Nurkic. McCollum right side. Lock at 6. Portland needs to get off a shot. To the paint.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
McCollum with the ball, picked up by Kuzma, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rodney Hood's checked in for the Trailblazers. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's LeBron. That one falls. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Trent. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
It's LeBron with the drive, and James throws it down.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And stolen by Hood. Here's Whiteside. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's LeBron. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Rondo. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And then for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Zach Collins. And Lillard subbed in for Hood.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Trailblazers trail by 5. To the middle. Anthony kicks to Whiteside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Whiteside's got 6.
Hassan Whiteside, that is nice. The big fella becoming a threat in that area.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Outside Anthony. The feed now to Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. And stolen by LeBron. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 points. That one goes. 12 points for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Riza. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Anthony kicks to Nurkic. The putback And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Lillard. No good on the shot. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers on top. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. Here's Davis. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Down low, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis with the second effort, and the layup is good.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Green deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot from deep. James. They get the rebound.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Anthony dishes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Caldwell Pope over Anthony. Goes back up. Shot by Caldwell Pope. No good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Green passes to LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Green finds Howard. Second shot opportunity. They get it again.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Anthony drives in, and Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Howard, good on the baseline J. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Green dishes to Howard. From deep, James. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Trent passes to Carmelo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
LeBron dishes to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Anthony. To the inside. Here's Trent. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead. Howard kicks to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
When you need a big score, you want LeBron to at least touch the ball, and this is why.
Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Out left to the wing. Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Green bounce pass. Here's James. Rebound by Nurkic. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a one-point game. And the coach's challenge has been issued. Post game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. We wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Here's Trent, outside Anthony. That's a 2 from Lillard. Off target from the wing. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
James outside, fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's 2-on-1. Here's Lillard. It's good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good!
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Here's LeBron. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between. And as things.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Nurkic. And he lays it straight in.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Irving with the steal. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep three-point range, Nurkic can't hit. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Durant wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Ariza in the corner. From past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, you know this. You better honor Trevor Ariza if he's beyond the arc. He is more than happy to fire away.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Nurkic kicks to McCollum. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now, here is Irving. Here's KD over Anthony. Gets a hand on it. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard finds McCollum. He gets it in there.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving. Nurkic with the steal. One-on-one here. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Durant. Anthony drives in. 1:57 left to play in the first. Nurkic kicks to Anthony. Clock at 4. Another shot. Nurkic the pass to McCollum. Ariza outside. Portland needs to get off the shot. That gives them the lead. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Portland leading. Here's Trent. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And a wide open look for Irving. Let's keep it alive. Prince kicks to Harris. It's Prince on the wing. Can they get it? They grab their own miss.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Portland leading by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Trent. No good on the 3. Harris outside. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Trent. The three-pointer off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range?
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving him. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Hood against Irving. From 13, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Trent passes to Whiteside. Hood against Irving. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. McCollum's checked in for Little. The feed to Hood. Here's Trent. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Jared Allen's checked in for Taurean Prince. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Ariza's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, and he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ariza passes to Whiteside. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's good for 2. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low, Jordan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ariza passes to Collins. 1:56 left now here in the second. Back to Ariza. Passes to Whiteside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And then for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Collins. And Lillard subbed in for Rodney Hood. McCollum against LeVert. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They get it back. Kicks it out to McCollum. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The three from KD. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Here's Ariza. The putback, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
LeVert with a wide open look. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and Portland with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. Now LeVert, after Jared Allen missed from long range. So for the Nets, Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Little, he's checked in for Portland. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard against Irving. The offensive rebound. Lillard outside. Back to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Another shot. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. Irving for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got his second bucket.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
And that's it for the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Hassan Whiteside in this game. Guys, he's everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Jerry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Now here's Anthony. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle. Nurkic kicks to Anthony. He drains it from the right block. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well, I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree with you. And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Count the basket. Nurkic has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And a deep 3 from Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
LeVert against Anthony. Pass to Trent. Durant with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Luwawu-Cabarrot, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Rodney Hood comes in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Irving. He's got 10. Allen kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Goes back up. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Here's Anthony. Shoots the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Irving from long range. And the 3 ball is good.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Feeds it to Allen. The pass to Luwawu. Just 3 to shoot for the lead. Kept alive. Allen's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Durant against Anthony. And a wide open look for Hood. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Hood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Irving for 3. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Taurean Prince comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And it's McCollum off the drive. Right side. And it's Irving with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Pass to Jordan. Harris, right side. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Trent passes to Nurkic. A second chance effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Right side, no good. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets with the lead. From 12 feet out, and the bank shot is good. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Trent passes to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Little. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
In the corner, Irving with it. Fires from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nurkic kicks to Whiteside. To the paint. Inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Irving, the open look. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Little. Kicks it to Nurkic. Little with the ball. KD's on him. Cullen passes to Whiteside. Excellent D there from Allen.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Irving from long range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Portland has possession. Whiteside finds Ariza. Nurkic with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
It's LeVert on the wing. Here's the pass to Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Outside Anthony. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Irving. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's LeVert. Money!
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Lillard against Irving. Got it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Anthony against KD. Can't cash in. It's in!
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop drop. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Back to Matthews. Ariza against Middleton. Over Ariza. And it's good off the back rim and in. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Takes the 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Able to just go right over the top. I mean, the big man, Lopez, doing work.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Matthews with the steal. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Bucks now. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it down to Middleton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Back to Giannis. The baseline J off the mark. Outside Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. It's McCollum on the wing. Now the feed to Nurkic. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Lopez. Outside Matthews. 5 to shoot. Back to Lopez. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Ariza kicks to Nurkic. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. From deep. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 6. Cullen pass it to Nurkic. Good D by Lopez.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Giannis against Ariza. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lopez has got 6. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Middleton finds Giannis. Back to Middleton. Drops in the tray. Middleton's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here is Lillard. He dishes it to Ariza. McCollum outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over to the wing. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Bledsoe for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Ariza with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. Lillard outside. To the inside. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 is... And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say.
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Ilyasova, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with George Hill. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. Now the Bucks moving it up. DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Hood.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Whiteside. And that one hits back iron.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Giannis kicks to Ilyasova. Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. Ripped away. Left side, Hood. Now the pass to Trent. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the basket by Hill.
Commendable awareness by Hill, noticing the defense was sagging off of him as the pass was coming, and then just squaring up and knocking it down. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Antetokounmpo, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Man, I like the confidence from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's so good at playing within himself, taking his time, measuring the shot, and then knocking it down.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Trent passes to Lillard. Here's Trent, guarded by Korver. And he comes up with the deuce. Whiteside's got his first points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Trent. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Tries again. And Whiteside finishes it off. Whiteside's got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside Hill from outside the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Trailblazers on offense. Little kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. That one drops for him. Whiteside's got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo, and he makes that one. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to Whiteside. Misses from short range. Bucks leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. Back to Korver. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Trent. Defended by DiVincenzo. A terrific move by Collins to score.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 3 from Hill. No good that time. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wings and that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. The high-powered, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Matthews dishes to Lopez. Knocked away and stolen by Lillard. McCollum finds Anthony. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Passes it to Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Nurkic. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 6 points for Giannis. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ariza passes to Nurkic. Ariza outside to the paint. Here's Anthony. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Good, finds McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Nurkic. And the layup falls.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
To the middle. The kick out to Ilyasova. The tray. Rebounded by Hood. Trailblazers trail by 8. Bledsoe against McCollum. Outside Hood. The dish to Nurkic. Yep, it counts. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Ilyasova kicks to Lopez. Back to Ilyasova. Pass to Middleton. Over Ariza. Middleton can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McCollum. Ariza kicks to Hood. From deep. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bledsoe against Hood. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And so Hood will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Anthony with the drive. Knocked loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, Milwaukee. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. Middleton outside. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Matthews. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Williams. And it's Korver in at the 3.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Matthews dishes to Williams. Right side Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in.
Matthews taking advantage of the attention he draws on offense to find an open teammate.
Here's Trent. He's covered by Matthews. Trent passes to Lillard. To the paint. Kicks it out to McCollum. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Matthews, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. To the inside. Lillard. Chalk up 2 there.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Outside Korver. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3. Whiteside kicks to McCollum. Back to Whiteside. Inside. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Outside Anthony. Back to Whiteside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Korver against McCollum. Now Korver. Bucket is good.
And how about the experience that Korver brings in these moments? He's used to having the ball and not afraid to take that big shot.
Trent passes to Lillard. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Kyle Korver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Matthews. Nurkic can't hit. Bucks leading by 3. Middleton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Giannis outside. Good.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Anthony against Antetokounmpo. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter and stolen by DiVincenzo.
ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Bledsoe outside. DiVincenzo finds Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Bucks who We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge. Now it's sent down to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3. Howard trying to free himself up. Davis on the follow.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Anthony. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Anthony. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Lillard from outside knocks down the 3 ball. On tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the court.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now here's McCollum after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Ariza. No good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
For a powerful guy, Davis can be graceful. Definitely works his way inside to the shot.
McCollum kicks to Lillard, and stolen by James. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive, and it's good. 2 points. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The drive by James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You see the athleticism there when Davis is driving? It's hard to guard him without foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Now here's McCollum. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Los Angeles leading by 6. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's McGee. Lillard with the rebound. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailblazers moving the ball around. To the left side wing. Little passes to Whiteside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 5 now.
Love seeing Lillard work it in close. I mean, he has the skills to convert at a high rate.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. McGee's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 4. Fires for 3. Trent gets the bucket.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Right side, Rondo. Basket counts.
Well, a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood. Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to Whiteside. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Lillard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trailblazers. Rondo passes to McGee. Bounce pass from Kuzma. McGee trying to break free. And Davis can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Little. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size. That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
To the wing right side. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Little. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
We're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got LeBron James. Morris is out there with Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. They double-team McCollum to the right side. Down low, and stolen by Kuzma. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Little. The Lakers also making some changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the basket by McCollum.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Caldwell-Pope finds Green. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Nurkic with the block. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Yep, that one goes in there. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for Portland.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
And Trevor Ariza, a different player now than he once was, but during his prime, he was as athletic as anybody on the floor.
You can say that again, Julian. He's done a good job adjusting his game as he's grown older. He went from mostly a slasher to a 3-and-D player. I mean, it's allowed him to have a lengthy career.
Here's Green following the score by Rodney Hood. And it's Green missing. Trailblazers leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And
I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Hood, back to McCollum. He wants to get it to Nurkic, and does. Just 5 to shoot. Ariza finds Nurkic. The shot from the low post is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Green.
Well, not the most heralded prospect to ever come out of North Carolina, but Green has been a big contributor to a number of NBA championship runs.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Anthony Davis comes in for Morris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. Davis drives in. Count it. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
This is what makes AD so special. His ability to score on the drive, even with the contact.
Caldwell Pope against Ariza. To the inside. Out to Anthony. The feed to Nurkic. Anthony controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Ariza passes to Nurkic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They kick it out to Green. Davis in the corner. And the pass to McGee. From deep, Green. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to McGee. Left side, Davis. McGee inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. They shoot again. Doesn't go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Lillard against Rondo. Nobody near Lillard. A rebound by the Lakers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Anthony on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. And here's Nurkic. Lillard finds Nurkic. Shoots. Anthony can't hit. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to leading the way at the start. It was Damian Lillard. He had 8 points, and no doubt this. And that does it for our.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Now here's LeBron following the missed shot by Nurkic. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from LeBron. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10 and stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Caldwell Pope pushes to LeBron.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open. And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron, It's a very real thing. Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Anthony. And it's Little in for Trevor Ariza.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Portland's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Yep, that one goes. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
And the shot is good. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Little dishes to Collins. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And the shot goes down.
I think McCollum's mechanics and mindset really come into play in the mid-range game. He's deadly from that area.
Here's Caruso following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Here's James. And the rejection by Collins. Now here's Little. Defense right on him. Lillard, right side. Lock at 6. Out to the right wing. Right side inside. Davis is on. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Davis. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Rondo. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Trent. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, love watching James dominate on defense. Impressive rejection artist.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And Anthony subbed in for Little. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Cullen passes to Trent. There's the dish to Nurkic. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell-Pope. .32 seconds left to play here in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And LeBron throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Back to Nurkic. It's stolen by Rondo. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Howard in at the center.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Back to Ariza. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ariza's got his first basket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Kuzma passes to Howard. Kicks it out to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The Diaz no shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 4. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Nurkic the pass to Trent. Off target from outside. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Trent. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
It's stolen by Ariza. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And stolen by James. Here's Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. Over Anthony. Here's Howard. Shoots over Nurkic. The shot by LeBron. No good.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
They now take the lead. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
Whiteside's checked in for Nurkic. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Portland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. To the middle and stolen by Howard. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's Davis with the jam.
Always love to see your big man run the floor. There's no questioning Davis's effort.
It's tipped. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, when the their team needs a bucket. Green steps up, ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them on track.
Whiteside kicks to Anthony. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good.
And during Ariza's career, he has established himself as an effective role player and fantastic outside shooter and a tenacious defender.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Oh, I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat. Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Caldwell Pope pushes to Green. Howard, the pass to James. Howard kicks to James. They kick it out to Green. Back to Howard. Tries again. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Green. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's deflected.
Oh, tremendous reach on the block by Ariza, making a real effort on defense.
Trailblazers trail by 9. From downtown. A putback. And Davis pulls it down. And it's the Lakers' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. James in the post. Ariza covering. James, no good. And here's McCollum for 3. Headshot off. And it's the Lakers the other way. To the inside, Davis makes it off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Ariza no luck. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's Portland with the rebound. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Green passes to Davis. And the rebound by Nurkic. It's stolen by Davis. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This with all right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Soaring high above the Willamette River. And with...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Durant. Rebound by Nurkic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Shoots it up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the Nets with possession. Pass to LeVert. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Here's McCollum. Another shot. Kicks it out to Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Irving surveying the floor. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Irving's got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Lillard. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Anthony in the corner. 4 on the clock. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Outside Durant. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Over Allen. Nurkic can't hit. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Another one falls for Brooklyn. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And then Allen slams it in.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Nurkic kicks to Anthony. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his second basket.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense out-muscle or outwork him.
And it's McCollum in the corner to stop the run. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Portland with the ball. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Anthony. Dishes to Nurkic. The feed to Carmelo. And he banks in the layup.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
Irving against Lillard. From 13, Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Irving from long range. Some solid defense from Lillard. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to McCollum. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an end.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Collins. He's out there with Little. Hood out there with Whiteside. And it's Trent in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, buries it from 3-point range. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets. Whiteside against Jordan. Passes it to Trent. Back to Collins. The pass to Trent and stolen by Irving. Shoots from 14. Here's Jordan, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Trent passes to Whiteside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Little kicks to Hood. Pass to Little. Whiteside, no good. Nets leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Back to Prince. Nets passing it around. For 3, Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Whiteside, the pass to Collins. Out to Hood. Little with the ball. Harris is there. Pass to Little. Just 5 on the clock. That one a little long. Brooklyn with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Prince, the pass to Harris. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Whiteside dishes to Collins. Back to Whiteside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. A pull-up. That's good on the jump shot. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Collins. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in. Back to Prince. He dishes it to Jordan. Hood against Dinwiddie. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Trent can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Lillard the pass to Little. And yes, it's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Dinwiddie outside. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Whiteside. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hood can't get it to go. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here at the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up an 8-point lead. And...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Outside Irving. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Shot from the wing. They get it back. Allen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Wide open. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock.
Well, Karis LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
And here's McCollum for 3. Kicks it out to Ariza for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Irving for three. Ariza with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Fires the three. Portland again missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Ariza has the open look. Portland again missing. The Nets on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And Durant puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And a wide open look for McCollum, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. McCollum's got 6.
Well, quality floor recognition from Trevor Ariza. If a teammate is open, I promise you he will deliver.
Irving, good.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
There's the triple. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. 8 points for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's McCollum. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Nets leading by 19 points. Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Irving. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's McCollum. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 17 points at the end of the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Collins is out there with Anthony. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's McCollum. And it's Trent in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. And here's KD for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Collins passes to Carmelo to the paint. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Harris looking it over. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Inside. Outside Anthony. Feeds it to McCollum. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Nets ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portland. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in for Prince.
Very crafty at carving up the defense. Give Trevor Ariza an avenue like this and you will regret it.
Passes it to KD. Jacks up a three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to Anthony. He feeds it to Whiteside. The pass to Trent. And stolen by Harris. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Count that one.
What a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Anthony dishes to McCollum. And Jordan sends it back. Now Irving on the wing. Harris for the three. A second chance effort. Outside Durant. No good with the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Jordan kicks to Harris. Second chance shot. Again, the Nets for 2. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ouch. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Offensive rebound. And here's Harris from the arc. But they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Launches a three. Offensive rebound, Nets.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Here's Simons. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hezonja on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Portland, Mario Hezonja. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So the wing on the left. Johnson, wide open, he fires. They get the rebound. Over to the wing. Here's Karuch. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.